Ninja 4444 here, bringing you another Bionicle review. Today it's going to be on my Bionicle here, Vhisola, which is the 2004 matoran. And actually, I just uploaded 2 new reviews. One is on Sentinel Prime, and the other is on, let me try, oh yeah, Click, Brickmaster Click, from the 2009 Bionicle storyline. So yeah, and notice actually they were filmed like several days before they were uploaded because I got lazy. But this one, I assure you, I promise you, will be uploaded today, the day it was filmed. So yeah. Anyway, let's begin. First off is how I managed to obtain her is someone gave her to me. And so yeah, and there goes the disc. And so yeah, let's first review the Kadoka disc. And the Kadoka disc, before I had any Kadoka discs, they looked like they were rubber and flexible, but see, if you hear when you drop them, they're made of plastic. And actually, the 2004 Kadoka discs are in fact glow in the dark. And I'm not going to bother showing you their glow-in-the-dark ability right now. So yeah. Actually, this disc is actually a replacement Kadoka disc. And because when I got her, obviously she came with all her pieces except for the Kadoka disc. She came with a disc launcher right here, but she didn't come with a disc. So actually, I was kind of worried for a second because there's not a lot of places that sell the exact right Kadoka disc. That's a Gamatsu disc. And it had a number of 225, so that's the Kadoka code 225. And I also got Toa Metru Vakama and Matau too, and a second Okama. But anyway, Vakama was missing his disc. So I had to get him a new one too. I thought, hey, obviously they may have a Vakama one because the Vakama disc is so popular. But shockingly, I did find one place that had this disc. They had the right Kadoka code number, and it was a Gamatsu disc. But I couldn't find a place that had a Vakama disc. But eventually, I found a place that did have a Vakama disc, but it came with another disc launcher. And eventually I thought, hey, it's okay if Vakama has 2 disc launchers, so I got it anyway off eBay. Or I had my grandmother get it for me. So yeah. And sorry, I just dropped the disc. And so anyway, here's the disc. You have the Gamatsu symbol in its bluish green color. And the number is 225, and I know, I'm sorry, the camera, I don't know how to focus this camera. I don't know, I'm sorry. I don't even know if this camera can even focus, but anyway, the number is 225. And strangely, on the Rotuka spinners, the code on the spinners is in Bionicle writing. But on discs, it's not in Bionicle writing, it's in human writing. In English. So yeah, and I'll show you a little bit about the disc numbers. Alright, so the first number on the disc is where it came from. A 1, if it's a 1, it's Tametru. If it's a 2, it's Gametru, like this disc. If it's a 3, it is Pometru. If it is a 4, it is Kometru. If it's a 5, it's Limetru, and if it's a 6, it is Anumetru. And the second number is what type of power it can do. Like, for instance, a 2. I don't really remember all of those. I'll check with my Bionicle encyclopedia. Just let me get it really quick. Now I'll look up Kadoka disc under K. Alright, here it is. Alright, so here in my Bionicle Encyclopedia, you see you have Kanoka discs right here. And what's handy right here is it says you can write in the numbers of the Kanoka discs as you get them. So yeah, that's cool. And as you can see, this Gametru disc is a... No, wait, that's 226. Sorry, forget about that. But anyway, the second number, I'll read them off to you. If the second number is a 1, it reconstitutes at random. 2 freezes. 3 weakens. 4 removes poison. 5 enlarges. 6 shrinks. 7 regenerates. And 8 is teleport. Alright, so yeah. And the ninth, not the ninth, the third number is, basically how much power it has, how strong the disc is. So the first two numbers basically have nothing to do with how strong the disc is, it's the third number. This is a 5, so it's about medium in regards to strength. So yeah, that's what the 3 numbers mean. Now, anyway, and now each Metru has a different special power of the disc. Alright, so it said, so here's what the Bionicle Encyclopedia says. It says, Metru discs are stronger and can knock obstacles out of the way, but I did hear that they cannot knock Metru discs out of the way. Metru discs can change direction in midair guided by the thrower's thoughts. So that's what this disc can do. It can just let me pick it up. Change direction in midair. Metru discs deflect other discs from their course, and again, Metru discs cannot knock Metru discs out of the way. Anyway, Metru discs dodge obstacles to get to its target. Metru discs fly further, and Metru discs always return to their thrower if diverted from course. Alright, so those are disc powers, and we've already spent like 7 minutes just on the Kanoka disc and not on Vhisola herself. Alright, so yeah. And also I did make sure to write in Vhisola's disc number under the Gametru disc right there. This is a freeze disc. This disc freezes. Because the second number is 2. So right there, although you probably can't see it that well, I wrote 225. And this number 338 for Metru, that is Kreka's disc number. Kreka, one of the Titans for 2004. Alright, so anyway, that's it for the Bionicle Encyclopedia. And now let's fire the disc. I'm gonna fire it down so it can't go up in a place that I can't reach it. Alright, so you see it actually flies quite nicely. However, I think Billy1235, I think that's his username, who, when he reviewed Metru, he said that the discs don't really fly good sometimes, so yeah, see that flew very nicely. Luckily it didn't fly behind this little desk here. The reason why is that he was playing it in upside down. Like, I'll show you what happens if you try and fire it when it's upside down. See, like, nothing happens when you try and fire it upside down. It has to be right side up, flip the right way for it to fire nicely. So yeah, alright, so that's the Kanoka disc. And so anyway, yeah. And I'm not going to review the instructions online. I don't have the instructions, and I'm just too lazy to go over them right now, so I'm sorry, guys. Alright, so now let's move on to Vhisola herself. And so the first thing I want to point out, again, this is with the disc, so I'm sorry, is there's this little peg right here, so you can put the disc on her back, disc on her back when she's not using it, or this little peg right here pegs it into her hand. Let's put it on the back for right now. And so here is Vhisola. First off, one thing that's kind of annoying is that the feet, I don't know if they're supposed to be a cross axle holding the feet together or not, but they move apart from each other like this. And so yeah, kind of annoying. I think with Akmu, the matoran, from 2004 is supposed to have it, but I don't know. And anyway, yeah. Anyway, you have the Bow feet recolored in navy blue, and you have this. I don't know if this was a new leg design back in 2004 or not, but I don't know. I don't know honestly. But anyway, you have the Toamata head, which is used in 2004. It's recolored in dark gray, and you have the you have the orange eyepiece like Nokama has, and you have Turaga Oniwa's mask recolored in blue with a blend of silver on the top. Actually, Akmu, he's the same actually, Akmu, and you may not understand this well, but some of the if you compare them to the Turaga, her and Akmu are the same elements as Oniwa and Nokama as Turaga. However, their mask designs are switched. Same thing with all the other matoran. Let me see if I can try and remember their names. Let's see, Orcam and I think I forgot the white one's name. Oh yeah, Irie. They have the same masks as Turaga Matau and Turaga Nuju. However, they're the same elements, but the masks have been switched around. Also with the Nuri and Tahani, they're the same elements as Vakama and Wenua as Turaga, but their mask designs have also been switched. And sorry if you can't understand anything I said. I tried to make it as clear as possible, but if you understand that, that's great. Post a comment if you do, but I'm sorry if you don't. So sorry. But anyway, back to Vhisola. Again, you have this new chest plate right here. This new chest plate. It's blue. All of the matoran have the 2004 matoran have this chest plate, only it's recolored for all of them. And you have these peg holes, which you can peg in the limbs, the disc launcher, and the head too. And what's cool, another cool thing about the head is that you have this little, I'll show you actually. You have this little part right here, that's round part, that easily goes around this little part right here for like the heart light of the matoran or something. And so yeah, and the mask, this head is a little the mask sometimes falls off of this head. This head's probably just been used by the previous owner, so the mask sometimes falls off. The mask sometimes falls off because of the lack of the head. It's not the mask, it's the head, but still pretty cool. So Vhisola, and also believe it or not, Vhisola was in fact in Legends of Metro Nui. If you're wondering where she was, it was right when Lee Khan gave Nokama the Toa Stone, and she was in Nokama's class. You saw Vhisola, Nokama, and Maku when Lee Khan gave Nokama the Toa Stone. Watch Legends of Metro Nui and you'll understand. She was in fact in Legends of Metro Nui, but only for that very brief time. So yeah. And so now it's time for ratings. We only have like less than 6 minutes of juice left on the camera. So anyway, I'm going to rate her. Now, what do I rate her? I rate her a 9 out of 10. She's good. If you want to get her, definitely go on eBay and try and find her. And I don't have the box or the instructions. I only got the set. And again, I was very lucky to be able to get her the right disc. Another thing about the disc is that this is actually the blue Baki Bordak. He has the same disc number as, he has the same disc, the exact same disc, with the same Kanoka code, same everything. 225 is also the Kanoka code for Bordak, the blue Baki. But anyway, back to ratings. I rate her a 9 out of 10. She's good. If you want to get her off eBay, definitely do that. I also Akmu is also pretty good too, because due to the fact that Akmu is the blue eyepiece, which is very rarely used after 2004. But still, definitely get Vhisola. And so yeah, get Vhisola if you want to. She's good. She's good quality. She gets a thumbs up. So anyway, this is Slime Ninja 4444 signing off. And write something in the comments. Don't let me think for something. Write Vhisola in the comments if you are able to get through this entire hugely long review just for this small matoran in which I don't have the box or the instructions to. So write Vhisola in the comments if you are able to watch this entire review without skipping forward at all. So yeah, anyway, 9 out of 10 for Vhisola, and this is Slime Ninja 4444 signing off.